Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So what I'm going to be doing today is a ink swatch video. I did purchase some new Sailor inks, as you guys can see here, and I do want to swatch them for my collection. So as you guys know, I love to use these Wear and Go swatch cards to keep track of my collection by brand. And then what I also like to do is I have this Traveler's Notebook monthly insert where I swatch the colors by color. So I can kind of show you what I've done so far. This is like my whole entire collection of inks. So all bottled inks, not ink samples, that are in here. So I have blues, I have pinks, greens, purples, yellows, reds, oranges, and then I have my grays. I need to update my black ones, and then I have browns here. So that's what I'm going to be updating. Today we're going to be doing the swatches on these Wear and Go swatch cards. They come in different designs. I have the cute little fountain pen bottle design because I think it kind of matches the bottles of the Sailor inks, which are square, and I really like them. So I'll share what they look like, but I have a few of those here. So let's get started. I have, like I said, all Sailor inks. This one is from the Shikiori line, and the color is called Yozakura. So this means night cherry blossoms. I actually have the Sailor Shikiori pen that matches this, and also the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Momo. So if you don't know, sometimes there are matching pens to inks that Sailor does. So sometimes you can purchase them as like a set. So this is one of the inks that comes with a matching pen. So I actually have this one inked up right now in one of my Sailor Shikioris. I've been wanting to get this color for a long time, as I feel like this color would match a lot of my different pens that I own. I tend to go for like pinky purple inks often, burgundy tones, lots of blues as well. I haven't ventured too much to like the warm tones, but I'm starting to right now. So I'm gonna be purchasing some pens that are a little bit more warmer, like mustard yellow and things like that. So in addition to these Wear and Go cards, I'm also just using a little artist brush, paintbrush here, just to do my swatch, because I find it the most precise in swatching these inks. I like to keep them kind of neat. I don't like to make them go over the illustration. That's just my personal preference, but you can do whatever you want with yours. I just like it like this. And then I do also have here the Pilot dip pen. This is in a medium nib, and I'm going to be using that today to write in the name of the ink. So I will write here Sailor Shikiori Yozakura. So as you guys can see, this color is a kind of mauve-y or pale purpley color, which I really like. I think this would look good also in my Winter Rain Pro Gear Slim. So like I said, I have a lot of pens that I think this ink can pair with. Now this one is a drier ink, I feel like. So I would put it in a juicier nib if you have one. So that is the first ink and the only Shikiori that I purchased this time around. So I'm gonna put this off to the side here as it dries. Let's go into the Manyo line. I have 3 that I recently purchased. So I have here one of the newer ones. This is called Asagiri Morning Fog, and this is a lovely pink. This color, when I look at it, it kind of reminds me of that discontinued ink from Pilot Irajuku's line, the Cosmos. So I'm really excited about trying this out and seeing how it compares. I really like the bottles of the Manyos. They're like square So I find them like quite easy to store, and then they just look so beautiful on the table as well. So I don't mind buying the full bottle because I think they're just gorgeous. So let's open this one up and try it out. You can see the color there. It's definitely a nice pink color. So I'm going to use this in the spring, summer. So this one feels definitely wetter than the Yozakura that I just showed you. But I love how vibrant the color is. I'm going to put this in my Sailor Pro Gear Slim Momo for this month, I think. We'll use this one because I want to see how it compares. Beautiful. Again, we're just going to dip this in, and I'm going to write Sailor Manyo here. Asagiri. So Asagiri means morning fog. So there we go. These particular colors that I got are not the chroma shading ones. I do have those in ink samples. So if you're interested in seeing my ink samples as well, let me know and I can probably film that video. So there we go, those are the two. And then let's go into this one, which is Akebi. So Akebi is kind of like a deeper magenta / purple color. I want to see how this color compares to Pilot Yoshizuku Yamabudo, which is one of my favorite colors. So let's see how this one will look. Swatched out. I don't know if any of these older colors are discontinued, because when I was like Googling it, I feel like it was giving me like all these different answers. But my shop where I bought this, there was only this one bottle left, and so I kind of panicked and I just bought it. But look at the color. So it kind of does remind me of the Yamabudo, but maybe this one is just a touch more on the purple side, whereas the Yamabudo might be a touch more on the like more pinky magenta. So this is the color, but it's pretty comparable, I think. Really beautiful. I love this color. I can't wait to put this in a pen. I think, again, I can put it in my Winter Rain, and it would look stunning in there. They did come out with that dried flowers collection, and I really love the look of the lavender pen, but I'm trying not to purchase that because I honestly don't need another purple pen, but I think it's beautiful. So this is Akebi. Really, really pretty. Okay, and then the last one that I have here is Kuzu. So Kuzu is more of like a, I guess you can call it more of a burgundy color. It still has a little bit of that purple, pinky purple undertone to it, but I think online they call it like a burgundy. So I have my swatch card here, and let's go ahead and just dry off these. So Kuzu might be one that I use like more in the fall / winter. So it's still a ways away, but since I was in store, I might as well get it. Oh, so yeah, this one actually, this one kind of reminds me of Yamabudo also. But like I said, it's definitely more on the like burgundy red side, as you can see. I am hoping to delve more into like the warmer tones, so like reds, oranges, yellows, browns. Because I noticed that in my collection I tend to go for like blues, purples, pinks. I do have a lot of browns already, so I'm trying not to get more browns. Oh, I didn't even label it. So yeah, I'm just trying to curate my collection to only have colors that I will actually use. So I don't know if I'll sell some of my other pens that are not being used at the moment. So Sailor, Manyo, and this is Kuzu. These colors show up so well. So if you're someone that likes like really saturated wet inks, I think you'll really enjoy the Sailor Manyo line. The Shikiori is definitely more on the dry side. So these are the 4 colors. Let me go ahead and just kind of line them up like this. And then this one is the Shikiori. So the bottle is slightly smaller. Looks like that. So what do you guys think of these colors? Which one is your favorite? I feel like I can use this color quite often, whether it's like the fall time or even spring, summer. But these other colors are very, very saturated, beautiful, bright colors. So what I'm gonna do is allow these to dry, and then I'm gonna add them into my swatch book. But I do want to just show you a comparison of some of these inks to other colors in the same color family that I already have in my collection. Okay, so over here I have all of my purple inks. So again, these are all of the bottled inks that I own. I have a few here from the Pilot Irizuku line, and this is the color Yamabudo. That's one of my all-time favorites. So you can see the Yamabudo compared to the Akebi and the Kuzu. The Kuzu definitely looks a little bit more red in this color family, so I could possibly add this color into my red category if I want to later on, but it definitely looks a little bit more burgundy compared to all of the other purple inks that I have here. But if you do look at it on its own, it definitely gives me a little bit of that purple pinky vibe to it. But this one is Akebi, and again you can see that compared to Yamabudo, it's a little bit brighter, it's a little bit more magenta. Sugar and Spite from Ferris Wheel Press is a similar undertone, however this one does have a shimmer to it. And then here I do have the Yozakura, which is one of the lighter light purple inks that I own in my collection. You can see that compared to Ferris Wheel Press, the Purple Jade Rabbit. The main difference with this one is that there's quite a lot of shading in the Purple Jade Rabbit from Ferris Wheel Press. And then what we can do is look at the pink inks here. So I have swatched Asagiri down here at the bottom, and this is the Cosmos, which is the discontinued ink from Pilot Irizuku that I thought looked quite similar. And from the swatches you can definitely see that they are comparable, but this one has a little bit more of a shading to it, and the Cosmos seems a little bit lighter as well. So if you're unable to grab the Cosmos because it's been discontinued now, I would definitely recommend picking up the Asagiri because it's a little close. It's not a perfect match, but I still wanted it for my collection. I do have a full bottle of the Cosmos, so I'm not too worried about it, but I have a feeling that I would be using this color quite a lot. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is everything that I wanted to share in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are interested in these inks, I will leave a link to them down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!